Hey guys, my name is Mesh, hope you're doing well, and in this video we're going to be covering some news about Cardano, and we're also going to be talking about where we can expect to see the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano heading over the short term. Now before we get started, I do want to mention that these scammers in the comment sections are getting really bad, and I'm spending a lot of time every day deleting these. However, they just keep coming back, and this is an example of what the scam looks like. So you can see they take my profile picture and my name, which is so annoying, and they post their phone number and refer you to a guru, which in this case is Mr. Jeffrey. However, this is obviously not me, and you can tell this because when I comment, there's a gray box around my name, and I think for you guys it's actually going to be a blue box. And over here there is no gray or blue box. So make sure you do not contact any of these numbers, because 10 times out of 10 they're just trying to steal your crypto. And I keep deleting them, but they do keep popping back up. Also, I know this isn't my usual style of content. Usually I'm on the camera and I'm not sharing my screen. However, I'm just going to try to experiment with different video ideas and see what works and what doesn't. Also, I do plan on giving away $100 worth of crypto, so that can be in Cardano or whatever cryptocurrency you want, and I'll be giving the details on how you can enter into the giveaway by the end of the video. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is Cardano's stablecoin. So here's an article by John, and I cannot pronounce that last name, but he's saying that Cardano prepares to launch a new stablecoin while the price of ADA is on the brink of a 30% move. IOHK plans to demonstrate Plutus smart contract capabilities using Ergo's AgeUSD stablecoin. So firstly, if you don't know what a stablecoin is, it's just a cryptocurrency that is backed one-to-one with the dollar, or sometimes it's backed one-to-one with another cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Ethereum. And as of right now, literally all the stablecoins, as far as I can tell, are running on the Ethereum network. So USDT, USDC, DAI, they're all on Ethereum. However, this is the first time where we actually see a stablecoin that's going to be coming out on Cardano, which is actually really exciting. And it's called AgeUSD stablecoin. So obviously this is good news because it's going to bring more adoption to Cardano, and it's just demonstrating the power of smart contracts on Cardano. So this is something I'm really looking forward to, and yeah, we should be excited for that. Now, before we get into the price of Cardano, I want to mention that we need to start with Bitcoin, because Cardano will not be able to have its rally above 40 cents or 50 cents if Bitcoin is going to be falling 5 to 10% a day. So we're going to start by looking over at Bitcoin, and you can see we cannot deny that right now we're in a short-term downtrend. Like, there's no denying that. We're in a very clearly defined downtrend, and you can tell by the lower highs and the lower lows happening on Bitcoin. However, zooming out a little, this looks a lot like a bull flag. And if you don't know what a bull flag is, it's essentially a continuation pattern where we have this price rally up, and then we trend downwards. So this time it's a lot less steep than what we're looking at. However, this is still a valid bull flag. So we trend it downwards and eventually have a breakout. And obviously we could break down from a bull flag. However, it's called a bull flag because the odds of breaking up are significantly higher. And obviously Bitcoin does not have to break up. However, as of now, this is the clearest structure on the macro time frame. So this is the daily chart, and this is by far the most clearly well-defined structure, this bull flag. And a bull flag is characterized, like I said, with a large flagpole, and obviously the flag going to the downside. And like I said, this is a continuation pattern, and they usually break upwards. Now, another characteristic of a bull flag is leading up to the actual flag part itself, we see increasing volume. And then during the period where we're ranging downwards, we see volume generally decreasing. And you can see that this is very clearly defined, and I put these lines here, but they're moving up. So leading up to our blow off top here at 42K, we see increasing volume, and then from 42K down to our current price of 30,000, we can see a clear decrease in volume with a spike right where we switched from the flagpole to the actual flag. One reason why we could be seeing such a steep downtrend in crypto, and I'm not saying that there has to be a reason for this. Obviously, we just had a huge rally upwards, and so a downtrend for a couple of days to a couple of weeks is very healthy. However, looking at the DXY, and if you don't know what this is the US dollar index, so this shows the strength of the dollar. you can see throughout all of Bitcoin's uptrend, or a large part of it, the dollar has been trending downwards very strongly. And by the way, this is the daily chart. Recently, however, the dollar has found support over at about 89, and it's been on an uptrend, and this is generally when Bitcoin's downtrend started, and there has been a very strong inverse correlation between the DXY and Bitcoin. So this definitely plays a part into why we see Bitcoin falling. And right now you can see on the day the dollar index is going up very strongly and Bitcoin is having a very bad day. So this has been a very good indicator in telling where Bitcoin's heading. It's had a very strong inverse correlation to Bitcoin, and as you can see right now, we are pumping. However, I don't think that this pump will last for long. The dollar is in a very clearly well-defined downtrend, whereas Bitcoin is in a very clearly well-defined macro uptrend. So this is just some short-term price action. Now, I do want to talk about how a lot of you are probably new to crypto and are probably panicking, because this is obviously, we're seeing some pretty steep corrections here. So on the weekly, we have Bitcoin down 15%, Ethereum's down 5%, Polkadot's still up 1.2, which is pretty impressive, XRP down 13%, Cardano is down 10%, Litecoin is down 15%, Chainlink's also still up, which is also pretty impressive. Now, a lot of you are probably panicking from this move. However, this is the Bitcoin rainbow chart. I want to remind you guys that this is very healthy, and not just healthy, it's actually a really good thing. This, by the way, is the logarithmic regression chart of Bitcoin overlaid onto these colored bands that try to predict the sentiment of Bitcoin. Down here in the blue is a really good time to buy, whereas in the red is usually the peak of a bull run. And this has been incredibly accurate in predicting Bitcoin's general cycles. And you can see that recently we've had a very strong uptrend. And if we had continued at the rate we were going, we would see the top of the bull run, or $130,000 Bitcoin in April. And we don't want that. We want a longer, more sustained, healthy bull run. And so generally the previous peaks were near the end of the year. So that would put us at a $192,000 Bitcoin, 186, which is obviously significantly better than a $116,000 Bitcoin. And you can tell that if we want to reach this target, we can't go straight up. And that would not be a good idea. It's a lot better if we have these corrections, if we have these periods of consolidation in order to reach our macro target. And obviously this doesn't just apply to Bitcoin, it applies to all the altcoins as well. And over here, this is the Bitcoin chart as well. And this is our 2017 bull run. So this is where we had our blow off top of $19,000. And I just want to remind you guys again that these consolidations and corrections are incredibly normal. So here we had a 40% drop. Here we had another 42% drop. And just for reference, right now we're currently in a 30% drop. I think that's what from the highs to the low, I believe it's 30%. Yeah, about 32%. So you can see it's still not all that bad compared to the corrections we've had in 2017. And right here, this is another 30% drop. And obviously this doesn't indicate the top of a bull run. We had still a long way to go before we hit our blow off top of $20,000. And that's exactly where the red band aligned. So was 42 the peak? I obviously do not think so. Now the next thing that I want to talk about are some of the altcoins. So this is the Cardano Bitcoin chart. And you can see that Cardano has had an amazing rally compared to Bitcoin over the past few weeks. So from the lows to the highs, we saw a 124% gain compared to Bitcoin. Meaning if you had moved your Bitcoin to Cardano, you would have more than doubled your Bitcoin position. And now as Bitcoin is dropping, you can see Cardano is holding very well with Bitcoin. It's at the 1,049 Satoshi mark, and it's not correcting harder than Bitcoin. This indicates that Cardano is generally having a correction of the same magnitude as Bitcoin. Now, why is this an incredibly bullish thing? Usually when Bitcoin corrects, altcoins tend to correct significantly harder. And the fact that Cardano is correcting at the same level as Bitcoin is a very, very bullish thing. It shows a lot of strength in the altcoins. And you can see we see a very similar thing with Ethereum. So recently Ethereum has had a beautiful run compared to Bitcoin. You can see that's a near double, a 94% increase from the lows to the high. And right now we are actually positive compared to Bitcoin, meaning Ethereum is very clearly outperforming Bitcoin. And we can't say the same about Cardano. Well, we definitely have been outperforming Bitcoin, but as of right now, we're about the same as Bitcoin. And again, this shows some very strong strength in the altcoins compared to Bitcoin, which is very bullish. It leads me to believe that a altcoin cycle is among us, although we've been kind of in an altcoin cycle. However, I think that this is just the start. And we can see that again here with Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance is on a very clear downtrend here on the daily. And again, this just shows that altcoins have huge strength over Bitcoin right now. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about is this macro trend on Cardano. So this is the 4-hour chart. And I think that we are currently in a symmetrical triangle over here on Cardano. And I drew the bottom trend line at about the wicks and the upper trend line at the wicks as well. And so you can see we've been holding very good support on this lower trend line here and here. And this leads me to believe that Cardano does not have too much downside left. I think that we have kind of bottomed over here at the 30-cent mark, and I can't really see it breaking 30 cents. Now again, if Bitcoin continues on this downtrend, which as of now we have no reason to believe that it shouldn't, because we are seeing lower highs and lower lows. So until we see a higher high, we are in a downtrend, and the trend is your friend until the end. As long as Bitcoin continues on this downtrend, I can't really see Cardano breaking out of the symmetrical triangle. However, if Bitcoin consolidates, trades sideways, or trends upwards slightly, I do see Cardano breaking out of the symmetrical triangle. And the breakout target from this, so say we were to break out over here, is about 51 cents, which is absolutely perfect. That makes a lot of sense to me. So that would be a very nice move for Cardano. Alright, that's it for this video. I know it's been a lot different than my usual kind of videos. However, do let me know in the comments if you did enjoy this kind of video. And before we leave, I want to explain how you can enter into the giveaway for the $100 worth of crypto. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to give away $100 for every 5 videos. And for reference, I make about 3 to 5 videos a week. So it should be within 7 to 10 days that I will give away this Cardano, or sorry, the $100 worth of crypto. So this is video 1. And on the 5th video, so 4 videos from now, I will pick a random video from the past 5 videos. So this is included in them. And I will choose a random comment from one of the random video that I select from the 5 videos. And the person that wrote the comment will win the $100 worth of crypto. So to enter into the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe and leave a comment on either this video or of any of the 5 videos that are coming up, or the next 4 videos I should say, because this is video 1. And obviously to increase your chances, you could leave a comment on every video. However, leaving multiple comments on the same video will not increase your chances, because I think that the random comment picker that I will be using does not take duplicates. So yeah, so if you want to enter into the giveaway, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment on this video or a comment on any of the 4 videos coming up. That's all for me today. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure that you don't panic from these moves, because again, they're very, very normal and actually preferred if we want to have a longer and more sustained bull run. Alright, that's all for me. Have a good day.